Hello again for Elation Productions. Today I've got another piece of equipment I recently bought I'd like to show you a quick demonstration of. I have a Miller plasma torch, and this particular model, which is buried amongst the junk here, is a Spectrum 625 Extreme. 625, of course, being this will cut at a certain rate of speed, 0.625 inches of steel. And this unit will go up to 40 amps. And one of the things I like about it, you can kind of see here on the front panel, it shows you what the range and all is of that. But it will run on 110 and 220 volts, or 120 240 I should say. Automatically selects whatever you put into it. I like the machine. I picked this particular machine for the reason that I didn't need anything a whole lot more than 40 amps of cutting power, and it gives a little more versatility in where I can use the machine for different purposes. Let's see. Well, let's flip her on. We got the switches in the back here. And you can see I don't have pressure currently on it. We have a little warning light to let you know that there's no pressure and it will not operate. So let's remedy that right now. Turn the pressure on. And at the moment I have the tank at 100 pounds and no regulator on it, but that should maintain what we need, which is between 90 and 120 pounds of input pressure. That should maintain it for the length of the short cut we have to make there. And you can see that yellow warning light is off, and we should be good to make this cut. So without any further ado, I'll get this set up, and we will have this piece of 1/4 inch stainless to chop off much faster than my bandsaw could. I've got the drag guide on here, which will keep the nozzle appropriate distance away from the metal, and I'll be able to just place it down against my guide I put on, just a piece of steel to drag it along with, as the name implies, and I'll just make the cut just like so. And the clamps get in the way a little bit, but this is going to be trimmed up, so it doesn't matter if this cut is perfectly perfect. So you're going to hear a little bit of a wind up, like a jet turbine starting up or something, and it's going to fire up. So here we go. And there you have the cut. I just cut that a couple minutes ago, and it's already not even the cut point is hot enough to burn me anymore. So we got tremendous amount of heat focus in a very tight area. These very clean cuts on all sorts of metals. I find the shut-off sequence on this interesting too. You can listen what happens when I turn this off now. I presume it's blowing any sort of debris out of the machine or whatnot. It's a final turn-off procedure. Anyhow, that's my machine, my new plasma 625 Miller. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below. I'll try to answer them as best I can, although this practice of plasma cutting is still very new to me. It's not a real difficult thing, as you can see. I just picked it up after a number of simple tries on things, but there's much more of an art to making my cuts look better too, but it's doing the job pretty much what I need it to be at the moment. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and until next time.